did a bit of a thing off screen. Okay, I did a couple of things of like recording and stuff. Bought a bunch of things and I dyed all my armor black, except for gloves. So that looks awesome. That looks amazing. Now what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I don't really want to go treasure hunt yet. Because I want to go with this armor for a bit. So let's go actually on the map. There were a couple of quests here. So let's do this too, and we will go from there.
Do you know the colors I would see in the Duchy's banners?
See what do you have for me? Painter.
Snow White!
Name's Geralt. What can I do for you?
That hair! The scar! The frown! It's all perfect.
You gonna paint me?
Something you actually want from me? Or are you just gonna go on gushing about my attributes?
I admire, good sir. Admire and desire. Such a threat in the eyes. Oh, so manly.
If you're trying to get me to meet with you some evening, afraid you're just wasting your time.
An evening? Impossible. I shall require the soft light of mid-afternoon for this portrait.
Portrait?
Indeed, yours. En face, actual size, with the finest Vista Toussaint folds behind you. Pose for me. You must. Naturally, I shall pay the compensation due to you for your modeling services.
I'm down.
Don't see why not, long as it doesn't take long.
It shan't, never worry. We've but a short distance to journey into the hills outside of town. A perfect landscape perfectly to frame your perfect physiognomy.
Let's go then.
I need only fetch my easel and palettes from my studio. We shall meet at noon at the western gate, near the palace. From where we'll venture forth together.
I'm down, man. Getting my own painting. Portrait of the Witcher as an old man. Let's do this immediately.
Women love tears, men.
I went back to Vizima to like collect a couple of chests and stuff I missed. And man, those that look bland and bleak. It's like playing the game in black and white after playing in full sun. There he is. Oh, that's not him. Not bad.
The light is inopportune at the moment. Could you return around noon?
Okay, I'm back at noon. So,
I'm here.
Let us go! We should arrive in time to have the best light of the day. The chiaroscuro we shall capture. Just glorious.
it's raining, that kinda sucks. Kinda sucks.
Let's go. The things I do for art.
We had best ride there. We'll arrive faster and less fatigued.
You say so.
A work of mine, Turtle Dove o'er the Heath, hangs in the ducal palace.
So does a cockatrice I cut down once. It's stuffed, maybe even with heather.
I once had a cockatrice feather brush. Best thing for laying down tempera. I no longer have it, sadly. My blasted cat swiped it.
Why would a cat want a brush?
To paint with, of course. And it was no common brush. Fantastic, as I said, and fantastically expensive.
Hang on. Got a cat that paints?
Yeah, if you care to call it that. He merely copies the works of his betters, and poorly at that.
This is very hard.
Cat?
Yes, Pierre Auguste Moustachois. It's no surprise you've not heard of him. He's a second-rate hack and a thief. We'll continue on foot.
Is this guy high? What? Yeah. Hey.
Ladies, gentlemen, my lieges, forgive me for being forward, but have you perchance seen a set of paints and brushes nearby? Eugenie, I believe this peasant wants something from us.
Oh,
My paints, my brushes, I had prepared them. They were here.
We've not seen any journeyman's tools, my good man. Of that I assure you.
There a problem?
Yes, an immense one. I cannot possibly paint without my paints. I'm done for. Unless you would be kind enough to locate them?
Use different paints. Let's try this.
Wouldn't happen to have another set with you? And, nothing you could use instead?
My word. Would you really have me scrawl with charcoal like an animal?
Damn it. Sure you left them here?
Yes, right there. I'd prepared everything. Set it out. Ordered and organized.
Might have toppled downhill or something. Fine, I'll take a look around.
I think it is life that imitates art. And not vice versa.
Right you are, Fingal. Take Baron de Cordell for one.
Oh yes, that nose. He actually had a mage enlarge it after he saw that the Reb Courage play.
And now he's begun courting his cousin.
I don't see anything. Oh,
Spilled paint. Reeks to high heavens of turpentine.
no. Oh, there is more books.
Footprints. Clear, but curiously small.
I don't know what I turned off in my settings, but this, like, red trail, I can barely see it, man. Like in the dark, perfectly fine, but on the sun, it's... Oh, wait.
Another stain. Could very well be a lead.
So some kid probably stole the thingy, huh? Paint for itself, herself. How am I gonna deal with that?
Got paint drops here too.
Okay. That's not good, especially if it's a kid.
Footprints. Smudged.
Oh. So I was in this cave. Okay, so
Got paint drops here too.
fire or something down there. Neckers.
Neckers? Look like they made off with the paints. Question is,
That was a nice one. Maybe neckers are like becoming aware of something. That'd be dangerous.
cave paintings. This here looks a bit like a necker. Big blobs, what? A troll? Neckers depicting their victory over some trolls? That even possible? Necker propaganda?
man. They are evolving, becoming artists.
Don't look ruined. Painter should still be able to use them.
Oh my god, why did I click like there was something here? Did it hit? Didn't miss it. Great. That's fun.
Found your things.
Splendid. Where were they? And... is this all you found? I left so much more.
Should have kept it all with you, not left it lying around. Followed some paint tracks to a Necker lair. Seems the beast's made off with your supplies. Used it to paint a fresco on one of the cave walls. Looked something like a battle scene to me.
Impossible. They splashed paint on the wall in a rage. Unimportant. In any case, it's a good thing you found the basic colors. Shall we? While waiting, I spied a superior spot.
Maybe I missed something. Maybe I should have picked up the paint first. That's my new armor. I'll get away.
We have had fantastic luck with the weather. The light is perfect, absolutely perfect.
Painting this masterpiece gonna take long?
A mere 6 hours. The sun won't allow us to work any longer than that. Oh, but the time will fly by. We'll chat, swap tales.
Better yet, let me down a potion. Time will definitely fly by in a state of lethargy. No need to swap tales.
No, no, no. Your expression, your posture, they must be just so. You must look alive with fire in your gaze. Lethargy is out of the question.
Come on, give it some thought. You could title the painting, A Witcher Lying Senselessly on the Heath.
You jest. A jesting witcher.
Bro, it's been 2.5 hours.
Hey there. This the place?
Yes. Just look at the view. Breathtaking.
Looks pretty damn good.
Perfect background for our masterpiece.
Looks pretty damn good.
Pretty, I guess.
Now, you must carefully consider in what pose you wish to be immortalized.
All right. Considering.
All is ready. We may begin. Have you decided on the pose you'd like to adopt?
On horseback. Heroic recline. Oh my god, I kinda want to do it on horseback, but I didn't prepare crouch for the thingy. Kinda want heroic, to be honest. Let's just go with heroic.
Maybe I could just stand, sword in hand.
Ah, splendid! A heroic pose, of course! The bold warrior, his sword held aloft, ready to run at the... well, that willow over there. I will paint in a griffin later. Shall I begin? Or would you prefer to adopt another pose?
Let's see how the horseback...
Let me try something else. How about I be on horseback? I mean, Roach kind of deserves to be immortalized too.
Oh, yes. A horse. Exceptional idea. but I would rather you perch atop Alexander, my mount. I've trained him to pose.
Okay, we are not doing it then. It's roach or no?
I shall paint in the carcass of a slain griffin later. Now, raise your head to exude pride. Thrust your breast forward. Go on, breast forward. I want to see those hocks extended. Ahem. Is the horse paying attention? May I begin? Or would you rather try a different pose?
Sounds nice, but let's
Let me try something else.
let's see what this one
Think
is.
I'll lie down. At least that way I can nap while you work.
The hero at rest, lying on his side, propped up on an elbow, staring into the distance, relishing a victory. I can paint in a griffin corpse later. Though, naturally, a nap is out of the question. We resolved that earlier. May I begin? Or would you prefer to strike a more dynamic pose?
This looks like he's spending some
Let
of
me
the
try something else.
some of the French girls. What's the quote from Titanic? Paint me like one of your French. Let's do a heroic one.
Maybe I could just...
Ah! The bowl ready. Shall I
let's keep-
begin? Or
Let's just go for it.
Go ahead.
now, be so kind as to adopt that look you gave me when I first asked you to work with me. That intense scowl of an angry wild ram about to butt heads. Yes, excellent. Now, hold that. Do not budge.
This gonna take much longer?
Not much at all. We'll run out of daylight soon. Please, keep your head still, in the same position.
Fine, I'll try. I'll also try to remember to never trust a painter again.
Griffin!
Yeah, I know. You'll paint one in
Oh
later.
shit!
Gods! A griffin!
Run and hide.
Dearest Mummy!
And if you don't have to, like, imagine the griffin at least.
You're ugly.
I'll burn the hoppers. Easy.
Is it safe?
Yeah, come on out. And no wonder no one ever came here. It was a griffin's hunting ground.
Oh, that thing scared me to death.
Not quite to death. You are alive. Not least because you chose a witcher to sit for you. How's the painting? It survived too?
It did. But I cannot show it to you now. I never display unfinished work. You can see it tomorrow, after midday, where we met. I shall display it in the market square. Oof, monstrous beast. Shall we immortalize it in the painting?
Yeah, let's add it. Carcass can serve as your prop.
Splendid! Interesting color palette. And the textures and the proportions. It will do. Yes, it will do. But I shall paint it in later, in my atelier. There's an excellent illustration in the Encyclopedia Maxima Mundi. I fear this specimen is, well, too far cut and chopped. Ah, very well. That will do for now. I shall polish the details later. No point struggling on in this fading light. Ah, I almost forgot. Payment for your troubles. And I thank you for saving my life. Though, in doing so, you did also save your likeness. For posterity.
Ready to see my thing. I'm just gonna meditate, just so I can finish this quest. Because I don't really like doing the quests unfinished. Especially like this is just simple raid and finish. I hope there will not be more. But yeah, let's get to the city. After that I'll meditate. Pretty sure I'll have to meditate like 3 times maybe? I don't know, we'll see. He said after midday. Let's just meditate like here. See if that's enough. If not, then I'm gonna do like one Okay, I can see the paint.
Should the beast you espy, tell the commander, be spry!
Return to traditional
Surely
values
on an
and
empty
norms.
stomach.
Keep calm. Start no pros.
Dude. Let's see what he did.
Those muscles. Oh,
Girls are breathtaking. Oh, what the hell? What the? That was not what I expected.
Greetings.
Geralt, there you are. So, our painting. Are you pleased? Is it to your liking? Do tell.
I mean, it's not quite what I expected.
Not exactly what I imagined. I believe I posed with all my clothes on. Clearly remember that, in fact. Some other details are off, too.
Invalid as a criticism. I depicted you in a more flattering state. The painting has drawn crowds, aroused a great deal of interest.
Can see that. Anyway, some advice for the future. Warn your subjects about your intentions. Your next model might not be so forgiving.
You don't like it. I'm hurt.
I like it, man.
Perhaps you'd care to buy the painting. Given our rapport, I shall take a loss. For you, I'll part with it, I will, at a special price.
not? It'll make an interesting memento, though I'd hardly call the price a bargain.
Indeed. Few have the sophistication to appreciate my technique. I sometimes go hungry as a consequence.
All right. At least this way I'll be able to control who sees it. Thanks.
I mean, I was kind of harsh, but it's true, like, not what I expected. It was good, don't get me wrong, but you know what I mean.
Good folk!
Okay, let's move on to the next quest. There is 2 here. Okay. Do this too. Or 1, depends on how. Can I get through here? Okay. 1 or 2 depends on how long they are.
My tooth!
I say, is that Geralt? Geralt of Rivia?
Wait,
Sir! Come to me, please!
Little ways
Approach!
about it.
what's up?
My eyes were not deceived. Yet so far south. You, sir, of all folk in all your fame.
Me, South, in all my fame.
Ah, I've heard so much. Why, when Master Dandelion tarried in Beauclair, not a day passed without him baying out a ballad in admiration of your deeds.
Yeah, unwelcome little habit of his. But, what can I do for you?
You see, my betrothed, Francois Le Goff, vowed in my honor to bring me the head of the horrid beast they call Gretore.
Couldn't have gotten you a bouquet, some sweets in a bag?
Witcher, sir, you jest. A love most true demands proof through heroic deeds dedicated to the heart's captor. But alas, Francois has been gone a fortnight. Thus I must plead with you to see what's become of him. Could you? Would you?
Let's try this first.
This Gretore. Know anything else about it, mademoiselle? Judging by the name, guessing it lives in a cave.
Yes, from which it prowls when hungry. By night, when all are asleep, it creeps into villages. Then, of a sudden, breaks open shutters, reaches inside and snatches babes from their cradles so quickly they've not the time to yelp.
Nocturnal, long prehensile arms, intelligent.
Francois claimed he would cut the filth down in a snap, but he's been gone so long. Will you help, sir? I cannot sleep. I fear this worrying will be the death of me.
Do my damnedest to get your fiancé back safe and sound. Just, mind telling me where to look for him?
I forget you come from afar and do not know our land. They say Gretore has its lair in the caves at the foot of the Gorgon Hills.
That close to the city? Telling me no bold souls have ventured out to defeat the beast?
Quite the contrary. Plenty have, but none's returned. My concern is well founded.
I see. All right. High time I set off.
No 2 ways about it.
Let me just audio. Music is way too loud, especially in dialogue. I love the music, don't get me wrong, but when talking to someone it gets a bit too loud. Okay, can I fast travel? Where is this? Are we walking all the way? Okay, I'm fast traveling for sure. At least to here. So just go forward.
gave me a sword. I named it me.
Wait, what? is the street.
Sir Geralt of Rivia. 3 cheers for the tourney's victor. Hip hip hooray, hooray!
Kind of famous here, man.
I won't go. I simply won't do it. To be honest, every last man Jacques in these parts has got. I've 3 doublets, none of which are suitable to show myself in.
Feet as cold as ice.
Halt, master. A beast lurks in there.
I know.
Right. Expected as much, 'cause I...
Shh, quiet, before you wake it. Come, I've camped nearby. We shall talk there.
I mean, I kind of want to wake it up so I can kill it.
What do they call you? What's your crest? Speak!
Geralt, just Geralt. You call me Geralt. We'll do this one.
Geralt of Rivia, crest of the bridge. Hail and well met. Francois Le Goff, I presume. Your betrothed sent me. See, you've been gone a while, so you've got her worried.
Well, indeed, for Grotore is a most fearsome beast. I must prepare properly for battle.
Okay. You're scared
Takes
as fuck.
2 weeks, that?
I have tarried a bit, true, but the delay is done. My word I gave, thus the beast shall die.
Wouldn't happen to need any help, would you?
I don't know. After all, I did swear a solemn oath to...
Deposit the beast's head at your beloved's feet. No mention of you killing it all by yourself, though.
All in all, I suppose you're right. We must fight side by side, then. For honor.
He's gonna die, man. I can already see it. Can I save? Please tell me I can save. Oh my god, thank you. Because the motherfucker's gonna die.
But I should be the one to lop off its head.
We gotta kill it first. Strange. No sign of Grotore.
Perhaps we should turn back? If there's no beast, there's no beast. Damn shame, but we tried.
Not so fast. Let's take a look around. Impressive. You'd think you were in a winter garden.
Oh.
Bones. Small skull. Fontanelle's not completely closed. An infant. About a year, maybe. Various sundries, some tools. Grotore must have taken them from its victims. Cradle filled with children's shoes. Doubt I've ever seen a collection this grotesque.
Thy will be done.
Glossary. History. What did he say? Draconites. It's a basilisk. Sectoids. Star centipede. Star pale window. It's Rotore. Happened like this. A nasty rank on me. So I let myself. I'll find it. I got sold through the catch. Hey, if something wrong. Also, was quite one more. Dimitri bomb. Really. Okay, so how do I actually like throughout setting fire to the lands? Okay. What the hell is this, man? Stop. Oh fuck, he bitch slapped me, man.
Hold on.
Holy fuck, man. Holy shit. Look at this, like I'm getting one shot. Oh goodness,
Wash away that insult to our Duchess Majesty.
something's going by. Holy shit, that was so close. Man. It's kind of hard. Thing going on.
By my troth, the damned brute was sturdy.
Yeah.
I'm grateful, Witcher. You aided me greatly.
Why the challenge? Couldn't have gone after something less formidable? A werebub, for instance?
Why? For the beast must match in ferocity the very ardor of my affection and...
You're blushing, Sir Knight.
Oh, it's my betrothed. The thing is, she champs at the bit to get married when we've not known one another but 2 years. So I vowed to slay Grigori. Thought it would buy me time to battle such a beast. Why, it could take months.
Especially at the rate you were going. High time you returned to Beauclair, brave knight.
Nay, nay. The head of this beast is a trifle, wholly inadequate to express the love I harbor for my betrothed. The world awaits. To honor her, I shall cut down another, more terrible
Or he's
beast.
gonna die.
Take my advice. Grab the damned head and cut the shit.
You're blind to my predicament. Once I return, I will have no recourse. She'll track me to the nearest shrine while...
Shut up and listen. Crests, scrap metal armor, swooning damsels. All that's nothing to do with hunting monsters, which is work. Damn hard, dangerous, and thankless work that you're just not cut out for. Want to prove your valor? Go back to your betrothed and be honest. Tell her you're not ready to marry.
You do not mince words, master. In Tucson, one might demand satisfaction upon trampled ground for a lesser slight. Yet, there is truth in what you say, I cannot deny. I survived with my life by a hair. It is time I returned home.
Can you imagine if I just like let him go? Bro would be dead. Brown armor. Interesting. Is this it? Or just this path, right? See what this is all about. It just leads out the same way. Okay, so that's it. Alright. Kind of want to end this one here. 2 quests, not too bad. Thanks for watching, see you tomorrow, bye bye, bye bye, bye. Okay, never mind, it was not over yet. Just done. Can't read. Why are you crying?
Got good news, madam.
As do I. Francois has returned. We marry in a week's time.
Okay.
Prenuptial teachings at the temple tomorrow. Dress fitting the next morn. Then a tour of the wedding venue. I have never been so happy.
Congratulations,
I
I
don't really
guess.
wanna go into it, man.
Wish you happiness, both of you.
And good fortune to you on your path. Your reward, master. And Godspeed.
I don't really wanna go into their marriage, man. This is what it is.